countdown started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. We'll take this at the 10. A little burst so far. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Love on the play fake. This is all on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey.
From the red zone on 1st. And we will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers will jump back to a 7-0 lead. On now with McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Commanders offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace where the opposition just set. Even if this quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and patience here when the opening script they plan for all week long. Play your game. Just let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was running, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down and 10. Daniels splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop. Daniels throwing on 3rd. The Packers are all over it. He goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
All the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty Vets Tressway. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and not even hear from the birds. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure early in that invitation. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for one, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. Check pass brought in. A lot of space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a big of a 33 yards. And it'll give the Panthers the first. Play action, Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. On second down, Jacobs. This fight good enough to gain about 4 and gets third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situations. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
On comes Brandon McManus now, trying his field goal for the Panthers. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. McManus sends it through, and that will add to their score.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. At 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Back out on the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they're surely hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Cover that game. Go.
Daniels now. It's caught. This is Jacory Koski-Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid game right up towards that midfield stripe. To the line and 6. Here we go, 1st down.
50-yard line. 65.
This one set up for Daniels. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets it for the loss. Second down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give off the big play and then get a little better on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. All right, so they will take possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed, got him the ball back.
He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Track.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the line, that ball's loose. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean it up as quickly as you can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
dress way on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Come on, ready?
Thrown on first down, Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I'm not going to lie, I know they had a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Blue 32.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it.
The analytics are pretty clear. And it's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
It's cut right side by Watson. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip.
Check.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check.
Daniels setting up the play action. And the Pack gets home. They drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action position to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up the 9. 70 Timberwolves.
Broken your 3rd down. That's caught. He's got down. They're going to this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for Daniels. That's incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. If you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Packers and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Love now, off the play action. Looking right, and he finds it. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hitting something quickly. The catch moves into the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
You can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Come on. Right.
Love with it on 1st down. He's got a man marked. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous.
On the right side, there's space. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play And Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels on first down. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rusty Merritt gets it from the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the 42.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And a couple of really good plays for him. Back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Packers take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Packers send receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down throw, here's Love. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he'll get it up to the 27. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun now for Love. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. The 2nd down throw here for Love. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together.
Here we go, set! 65!
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running once again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down, going to end up with a loss of yards. Offense in a hurry up here.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And the pack gets home. They drop him. Now taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. On in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Ready? Love out of the shotgun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Back to the air. Long. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No connection on the last play. And now it's third down. No throw. Third and long. Left side into the hands of Dogs. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. On comes Brandon McManus now, trying his field goal for the Packers. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other end, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Puts some air under it deep down the left. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You get a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Good gun. Run for Krosky-Merritt. And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down, give to Krosky-Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so probably that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Third and long for him here. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that's it. Brings the offense to 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Front team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Packers all set to get back out there. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Love now on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face second down. To the air with Long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. need it at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders set to take over. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
Ready?
Daniels now on first down. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I love that they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Let's go now.
Rusty Merritt straight ahead. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Comes to the left side to Samuel. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Love. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board, they go for 2nd. Takes the handoff, now Love. Connects on the crosser. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. He's trying to push the field. And again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. And a chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. From the gun, it's again to Jacobs. It's a great big touchdown. The Packers keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's going. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it. 6 to go.
Starting on the ground here, Rusty Merritt. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. Not seeing much achievement today.
Into the hands of his running back, Rusty Merritt. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up third and
Third
8.
and long. They're going to throw. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they say the Packers got to this one.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. He dodged the tackle. He is stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And here he goes. This gets thrown to around the 29. Down by Quay Walker.
Positive that he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
And the gun, Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to slide to almost, for the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Come on. Hey.
Lined it after the penalty. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. That's another crossing route. It's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
A gain of 12. And the Packers on 1st down.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's put.
Love with it on 1st down. It's on the end run. And this one does not go far. lopsided affair. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Love now, off the play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last one, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And they got to hold him down to stop before the 30, out at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing on first here with Jacobs. He's out in the clear. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Back. Cougar 19.
Daniels from the pistol. Lopez and holding on. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. He's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, kid. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go
Here we go.
before a sack.
Hiking 18.
And this could push him out. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never ever this offense like 3-and-outs, kid. But you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Has it at the 37. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs are not set to go on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. He's still going at the 30. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers are running them out of the building. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was was his effort to force that missed tackle. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling, because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
More with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
On the quick slant. And he's going to get this one in 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19.
Motion man left is Brown. On first down, here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And the out of bounds right along the 40. Time still to go here, and this is second down. Daniels back to throw. Out to his right, and it's a screen. There's a little room there. He gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on.
Open to throw on 3rd and 1. Tackles right over. He goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play fake, it's low. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect means it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has his man. It stops. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Packers rolling here in the Laffer. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. That's the 10. He's got space ahead. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose balance. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. There he goes again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never forget it.
McMahon is there to take on the point after. Jimenez to kick this away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Reaction now, Daniels. And the pack gets home, they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group is
In trouble now, and the ball is out. It's on someone from the Commanders. Knocks it out. They'll keep the football. And they got the football back, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. He slides to a shot after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And he picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. The other call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He gets it inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's go. Hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. If they could play at this level every time out, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners. As with that, we sign off from DC.